Advance to the next round of new faces at Comedy Works. You can go see him there, or you can see him right here, right now. I need you to get real loud for Joey Bronner Jr.
Yo. What's up, Loveland? It's a cool town. Everybody keeps asking me how to get to the axe throwing place. It's a little weird. I came up from Colorado Springs. Don't worry, I believe in science. Colorado Springs is cool. I don't know if you guys have ever been, but we're kind of being overrun by car washes and mega churches. And I actually saw one that was combined the other day. It was like a mega church. It had like a car wash on the side. It was called Jesus, Please Take the Whalen Wash. But no, I live down in Colorado Springs with my wife. We're actually in a non-traditional marriage. We still enjoy each other's company. She still finds me attractive even though I swim with a shirt on. I actually make love with a shirt on too, usually this one. And the lucky shirt. And get a little awkward though because she'll like go spend some money on lingerie and get all dolled up and try to set the mood, and then I just kind of like shuffle in my little Winnie the Pooh outfit. My boy dog's in the corner like Eeyore. Don't worry, this won't last long. But no, I think one of our favorite married activities is watching true crime. Any true crime fans? Yeah, a little bit, yeah. True crime's weird because you'll find yourself starting a show and you'll be like, oh, I love this murder. But no, I've learned some stuff watching a lot of true crime with my wife though. One thing I've learned is that men, statistically, are like the #1 killers of pretty much everything. Unless you believe life begins at conception. No, we have a good marriage. We get along pretty well. We do fight about one thing though. My wife believes that I don't like children. And that's not the case at all. This all stems from an incident. We were at a Rockies game, and she just, she's great with kids. She's worked with kids her whole life, so she just approached the child and struck up a conversation. And when they got done, she looked at me and she was like, "Why didn't you talk to that child?" And I was like, "I don't know if you know that it's not acceptable for somebody that looks like me to just walk up to a stranger's child and start saying the things that you say." And I can't just walk up to a stranger's child at a baseball game and be like, "How old are you?" "That's a pretty dress." I'm not trying to get elected. Oh man, but we do have one son though, he's Gen Z. I love Gen Z to death. One of my favorite things about Gen Z are their trends. They have the best trends. Recently, one of their trends was just doing completely normal things without bringing their cell phones. They call it raw dogging. Back in my day, raw dogging was how you became pro-choice. Another universal fact about raw dogging is that everybody's mother has done it. At least once. Including my own mom. But I think my mom was more of a cat lady. We never actually owned any cats. I say that because she used to just leave me home alone for days at a time with like 3 cans of tuna and a saucer of milk. But my mom was a boomer, and I do feel like people bag on the boomers a lot. You see a lot of comedians talking bad about the boomers. I feel like that's kind of a knock. Like, I think they have a bad reputation for how they raised my generation. And I think that's unfair because they 100% did not raise us. I don't know what they were doing, but it was not raising children. I had a house key when I was like 5. Me and my little brother just in the backyard whipping lawn darts at each other. But my dad was also a boomer, but my dad was my superhero. I know a lot of people like to say that about their dads, but my dad actually did have a secret identity. During the week, my dad was a mild-mannered accountant. On the weekends, though, he would pop out of the closet covered in glitter like he was ready to hit pride. I don't know if you picked up on it or not, but I had a gay dad. It was actually pretty cool. It never became an issue. It was only awkward a couple times, and those were both at the end of his life. When he was in hospice, I had to help him out with a couple things. First thing he asked me to do, he asked me to delete his porn collection. This is a true story. And we're talking about a 65-year-old account. So these are meticulous files on a desktop computer with like still images of Latin men. File names like 2008 taxes dot butts. The other thing he asked me to do, well, he didn't ask me to do it. We live in America, so I had to do a lot of the healthcare. And at one point I had to give my dad a suppository. Yeah, it always gets that quiet when I tell this joke. So let me set this up for you. My dad's kind of at the end of his life, right? So he's holding himself up on the end of the bed. You know, he's using all the strength he's got left. And I'm back behind him trying to pin the tail on my donkey. And it actually became a really special moment for both of us because, you know, he looked back at me and I looked up at him. And we both realized that this might be the last time a man lovingly places something in his ass. Well, so I have PTSD. Not from that, though. It could be, I don't know. But I was recently diagnosed with PTSD. PTSD is cool, not really. But it's interesting because in the moment that your trauma is happening, whatever caused your PTSD, your mind and your body link up, and your mind tells your body, look, I got you, we got this, everything's gonna be fine, we're gonna get through this. But in like 3 weeks, you're gonna be at a child's birthday party, at a Chuck E. Cheese, a balloon's gonna pop, and you're not gonna be invited back. My other job besides this is I bartend. I love bartending. It's one of the few customer service jobs where you get to actually slowly poison your customers. They think it's their idea, and I make pretty good money. I borrowed that business model from ExxonMobil. But before I bartended, I had a completely different career altogether. I sold drugs. It's different. Drugs are solid, alcohol's liquid. Don't think about it too much. But that actually came to an abrupt end when I sold drugs to a cop. Twice. Yep. And that's how I ended up becoming a convicted felon. It's not all bad being a felon, though. There's some bright spots. It's actually incredibly easy to get out of destination weddings. When I got my felony, I was a young man. I was in my early 20s. I was in and out of court all the time. I put on a ton of weight. Just got really toxic with the women in my life. And I realized that if I didn't turn things around and start making some better choices, that there was a really solid chance I could end up serving like 48 years in the White House. Well, speaking of politics, just got a couple more for you. I'm actually a registered independent, so I don't feel like either party's doing a very good job helping out the working man right now. There is one thing that I do support, though, and that's the war on drugs. I feel like if we're able to get rid of Viagra, that maybe some of these old politicians would retire and stop trying to fuck us all the time. You guys like 80s movies? Yeah, I loved 80s movies growing up. I think E.T. was probably my favorite 80s movie. You know, and I was pretty excited. They were getting ready to do a reboot. They got the original cast back together. It was like a whole thing. Spielberg was in on it. And then I guess they had to stop production because Ice finally got that little bastard. Thank you guys.